Impact Wrestling fantasy game has begun. Test your knowledge of Impact Wrestling. Get your private leagues together today. Invite family and friends and compete against them in this one-of-a-kind fantasy experience. Hold your live online draft today. Log on to ImpactWrestlingFantasy.com right now to get started.
As we return to Impact Wrestling, it's time for the first Bound for Glory Series matchup of the night, and check out the updated leaderboard.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's a Bound for Glory Series match. Introducing first from Detroit, Michigan, Scott Steiner.
I don't know what's hotter, Mike. Our lovely ring announcer, Christy Hemme, or man coming out right now, his temper. Big Papa Pump's in the house, baby.
Yeah, and you're right, Taz. You think back when Immortal, they look to add that high-profile, experienced presence to the group. To me, the acquisition of Scott Steiner, absolutely a natural. Big Papa Pump currently with 7 points in the Bound for Glory Series. But remember, a submission win, let's just say possibly Steiner recliner,
Yep.
that would be worth 10 points tonight.
And listen, Scott Steiner definitely has the capability and ability to pull something like that off, possibly on a Van Dam. That could be, like you said, big 10 points. If Steiner could hit that recliner and get himself submission victory.
And his opponent from Battle Creek, Michigan, Rob Van Dam.
Well, it was recently at our terrific Destination X pay-per-view when RVD faced Jerry Lynn.
Well, definitely, I mean, strong competitive matchup. Old school rivalry revisited. And in the end, RVD was victorious. Ooh, well, look at this here.
Even before the opening bell, the attack from behind by Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner, preemptive strike.
Well, first time ever on Impact Wrestling, these two men are competing with each other, so that's something pretty special. That was something pretty nasty with that high elbow in the face of Van Dam.
Well, RVD, he's racked up 14 points in the Bound for Glory Series. A win tonight, he could move into second place because 7 points with a pinfall that would put him in a tie with Gunner and Devon. And if there's ever a contrast in styles, Taz, oh, as Steiner hits that released belly-to-belly overhead suplex, this would be it.
Well, I alluded to that. Wait, watch out, watch out.
Quick pin here, Steiner on top for 2.
You can see right there over the right eye of Rob Van Dam, who I was talking earlier today. I mean, he's not really stitched up over that eye, but his eye is definitely swelled up from back at Destination X with Jerry Lynn. So, but anyway, like I was alluded to last week, was that striker versus grappler here with Steiner and Van Dam, to your point about contrasting styles.
Steiner going to rely on the suplexes like we've already seen.
Oh, my God, look at this.
And now putting all of the weight behind the boot as Van Dam's body contorted in the corner.
His spine was like twisted up. His neck was all backwards. It's pretty well documented that Rob Van Dam has amazing flexibility. I've experienced it firsthand competing against Rob many a times, but that's what makes Rob so resilient. He can sustain punishment, but Steiner can definitely dish out a lot of punishment.
Strikes from Steiner in the corner. First with the chop, and then the right hand, and off the snap mayor. Here he comes. Big boot driven right into the face of RVD.
And the veteran right here, Scott Steiner, you see he's not rushing into anything. He's picking his spots. Steiner, he looks like he's trying to rip Van Dam's arms off his body. Van Dam all bent up, club right in the back of the head. And again, you see that viciousness of Big Papa Pump.
Oh! Attack before the opening bell, and RVD has yet to get untracked against Big Papa Pump in this Bound for Glory Series matchup.
There's that quickness of Van Dam.
Oh, my God. That could be the opening. Off the float over. How about a perfectly placed boot with the kick right in the face, right on the jaw of Scott Steiner.
There aren't many men on this planet that can drop Scott Steiner with one strike, but if anybody can, it's Van Dam, and he did it.
Block of the punch by Steiner. RVD does it again, connects again, but then Steiner cuts him off with the knee. Oh, wow.
Face full of Van Dam's shin and instep right there. Well, watch out, Steiner.
Here he comes from the top. Big single leg thrust kick.
Steiner trying to get out of the ring to stop Rob's momentum.
Oh! That time he caught him with the baseball style kick. Sliding right into the face. A big pop of pump. Ooh. And for Van Dam, against somebody the size of Steiner, where you got to use everything that you can around the ringside area, including the guardrails.
You're gonna watch yourself in this tornado-like light drop. Been there, felt that, and it sucks. It hurts like hell.
Taz, we got to take another look at that.
Oh, this is just classic Van Dam. Look at that, boom! Spinning in the air, dropping that leg on the spine of Steiner. Impressive as always is RVD.
Van Dam regroups, follows up on the advantage he has, realizes he's got to beat Steiner in the ring, and rolls big pop-up pump in. Timeout!
Steiner trying to call timeout to no avail. Van Dam just kept bringing it.
I'm sure a lot of Van Dam's opponents through the years would like to throw up the tee and get that timeout. Steiner going to go suplex again, this time directly down, belly to belly, right into the pin. 2 count only.
Early in the match, Steiner trapped one of Van Dam's arm with a release overhead belly-to-belly suplex. This time, with a back step into a side belly-to-belly suplex. That's something that Steiner's done for years. So, different variations of throws. For the explosiveness of Van Dam right there.
Caught Steiner unaware. You talked about explosive. He exploded out of the corner. Watch him roll through.
A rolling thunder right on the chest. A big pop-up pump might get the win here.
Lateral press, cover 2. That one was close.
Real close. Van Dam almost granted himself 7 points in this BFG series match.
All-important Bound for Glory series, where one man will go on to earn a World Heavyweight title shot in October. Yes, at Bound for Glory, our biggest pay-per-view event of the year.
It's Steiner now just going to try to out-muscle Rob here, and who knows what Steiner's going to... Oh, wait, look at this. Look at
Nowhere for Van Dam to go, but straight down. Steiner on top for the pin. Here's 2.
Got it.
Just a natural reaction for Van Dam, putting out the leg, but great ring awareness at the same time.
Yes, excellent ring presence. Also, utilize that. That's called mat sense, knowing where he is on the mat at all times. And Steiner's in prime position to do whatever the hell he wants right now to Van Dam.
Looks like he's got that Steiner line ready for RVD, winding up the arm, measuring, stopping, and dropping Van Dam straight in his tracks. Gonna ring out the arm again.
Single bicep shot. I don't know. Basically, Steiner saying not yet, baby. But I don't know. That might not have been the right time to do something like that. Steiner might have been on his way to get a victory.
Well, you could even see the referee, Brian Hebner, questioning why he would do that. Whoa, quickly from behind. Van Dam rolls him up, and Van Dam gets the win.
Your winner, Rob Van Dam.
Nothing fancy right there by Van, just a schoolboy victory. And Steiner, you know he's pissed off big time right now.
Well, 7 points for RVD in the Bound for Glory series as he moves right back up the leaderboard. But then big pop-up pump. Scott Steiner, immortal. He has the last word. And here comes hardcore country Mickie James, and we understand that she has something to say to her opponent later tonight, Velvet Sky.
You ready to follow Captain America?